Okay, fuck it. We're doing it. We're getting into it. Look at us. Okay, so obviously we know what's going on with Diddy and Cassie, but that's settled. So we're gonna get into some shit surrounding all of this, you know? Some people are saying Diddy is just an overprotective, over-friendly guy to certain people, while others are calling him the gay hip-hop boogeyman.
When you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
A very confident Diddy says to Noriega, I love it when you're like this, Daddy. I love when you're scrounging and scraping and scrambling and shit. Obviously, Noriega knows what that lingo means as he's doing the scrambling and scratching and scraping and shit. It's no secret that Diddy refers to certain men as Daddy.
Did you miss me, though? For real.
Here's a very helpless Fab at this moment. Looks a bit frightened.
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
And we see Fab starts to stutter.
We.
Damn. Sorry. Then we have a man claiming that he witnessed Diddy dangling Wale over a balcony for being in the studio with Cassie. Wale responds like a noble poet, the slow demise of authentic journalism. I used to pray for Gullible. Now I'm scared of him. Wild times. Did he hang you off of there? I'm about the slow demise of the journalist. Did he hang you off of there? Damn. Now, from just looking at this picture, people would assume that Diddy and Meek had something going on or whatever. In my opinion, it's not the shirts. It's the way Meek is posing, you know. But he does that. It's always Meek's pose, you know, because here we see a very arched Meek on the side of the pool.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in
He looks a little distressed, like he's been scrambling and scraping and ouchie. Diddy in this video refers to Meek as Daddy, putting in that work. Again, no secret to that. Now this one is very interesting.
out arenas and everything, starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
Now, of course, we're all thinking the same thing. I know. Why the fuck would you be hanging out with him? But we cannot negate the fact that young Justin Bieber was around Usher as well. Nothing there. Interesting footage of Diddy getting a haircut.
When I was, man, DJ, give me the thing, man. I'm loved now, y'all. So you know, back in the day, somebody may got thrown out the window for that shit, but not yet, not no more. I just handle it with grace.
We saw the diddler about to come out, didn't we? Shit. Diddy allegedly pressured Cassie to get breast plants in 2009 and then forced the surgeon to take them out and redo them 1 week post-op because he didn't like the results. I think what we're all missing here is who's the doctor? And is he still a doctor, right? What? In the middle of all this drama, we have DJ Academic's Rosie O'Donnell body built wide hip lumberjack dyke shaped ass tweeting to Young Miami. Young Miami, your loud ass ain't tweeting 4 days. Come on, don't make it this obvious. Well, what the fuck she gonna say? Yeah, period? Like, what the fuck? He ain't do nothing to her.
Peace and love, children of the sun. So, Meek's been going crazy this week. All over the internet. There's memes everywhere. They done found a picture that he posted and he deleted immediately of him dressed and matching clothes with P. Diddy. They done found a video of him in Vegas at the Cosmopolitan Hotel in the pool and Diddy calling him daddy. And they linked that to the same video where Diddy was on Drink Champs and he was hitting on Fabulous, talking about he want to party and calling Fabulous and Jadakiss daddy when he was drunk. So people are doing videos saying that he was Diddy's boy toy and that he was receiving the same treatment as Cassie. This is how I've seen a couple of memes on the internet, but then I seen a video on YouTube and I clicked on a video and the guy shows where there was an article that came out back in July where there was a man selling a sex tape on Twitter of him and Meek Mill. And Meek Mill allowed him to record him giving Meek fellatio. And you can see where the person posted a link to the OnlyFans and the customer responded and said, oh my God, that is Meek. At first I said, maybe it's some Photoshop shit. Maybe Trippy Red or somebody he's beefing with had somebody create some shit. But this happened back in July. This is before he lashed out at Trippy Red for working with Poundside Pop, who's one of Meek Mill's enemies. So this is crazy. Um, and then they posted the old pic of Rick Ross acting like he kissing Diddy. You know, and that happened back when, before there was a Young Thug and before there was a motherfucking 6ix9ine. This is when Young Money was doing the gay trolling. When Lil Wayne went out on stage and kissed Stevie J. When Drake took the picture sitting in the trans lap and was doing all these fruit cake pictures. And then you had Nicki Minaj running around signing women's autographs on their breasts and giving lap dances to women on stage. Whole time her old manager Fendi gave her the name Nicki Minaj, and she was in a 10-year relationship with Safari, but she was trolling like she was bisexual the whole time. She didn't have no public relationship until Meek Mill. But do I believe Rick Ross is gay? No, but he did throw one of those Illuminati costume parties at his mansion, you know. And when I do my Illuminati video, I'll go into deep depths about some shit. I don't want to really make this video about secret societies and stuff like that. But another thing is the pictures that came out with the all white Hamptons party and Meek Mill, who is close friends with the guy that threw the party. Meek Mill's always at basketball and football games with him and flying private with him. And Meek Mill got his shirt off and he let the white guy wear all his chains. That looked crazy. Then after the Hamptons party, him and Lil Baby jumped on a flight with the white men, and they're saying something to the man about these compromising photos, and he's like, "Oh, those are just drunk hugs." And nah, ain't no drunkenness gonna make you be feeling on men like that. You know, that's like you on some Molly or something, and you was coming out the closet. You know, but everybody at that party had a $90,000 watch and up. I seen a TikTok breaking down all the watches, and most of them people had on Richard Millie's. So that was the elite of the elites. Now Jay-Z and Beyonce were there, but you don't see them in no fruity pictures. Drake was there. You don't see him in no fruity pictures, but Drake is throwing up the 666 just like me. And Drake is doing the little eye symbol that he loves doing. So you see Mr. Harden, who was tickling Meek at the 2020 all white party. He was there, hugged up with the white man. You see Lil Uzi, who was breakdancing at the 2022 party. He was there for the 2023 party, and he's hugged up with the white man. So it's a lot of the same returning customers and guests at this party. Now, I remember academics did a video saying, look at these Negroes showing out for the white man when Meek Mill tried to act like he was going to fight Travis Scott at the 2022 party. And I believe Travis Scott was at this party for the 2023. So I guess that little beef is squashed. I don't know. But I just seen a blog French Montana had, and it was like Meek threw something for the jail reform, and all of them was partying together, and Travis was there. So I don't know what that beef was about at the all-white party last year, but this shit is crazy, man. You know, the gay agenda been in place. It started with Love and Hip Hop, then it went to Real Housewives of Atlanta, then it went to Empire, then Power. Then when they brought back College Hill, it was on there. I remember back in the days, it was only on the Real World. You know, they used to say, "Who's the gay roommate?" And then back in the days in the Source and Vibe, they used to be like, "Who's the gay rapper?" Nowadays, all these dudes is gay for the pay. You know, they giving up that butt to make the cut. You know, that's the definition of selling your soul. You know, they really are selling their asshole out here, man, just to motherfucking be famous. And it's sad because record labels don't do nothing but rip you off. You know, someone said the other day, if you take a $2 million advance, you got to pay back 8 million. I think Money Man said that in an interview. I just seen him say that. So it's like, come on, everybody know back in the day, Death Row used to charge them people triple for their advance, and you would be paying for stuff like someone's car and didn't even know it. one person was paying for motherfucking Nate Dogg's child support and didn't know it. Like they was doing so much shady shit. You know, Pac called screaming, "Why are you getting my movie deal money? Why is it being sent to death row?" You know, he was in gang related and gridlock and stuff like that. His money was going to Suge and them, and it shouldn't have. So like record labels is always shitting on people, you know what I mean? But you know, rappers is icy now. You know, they're getting way more money. I remember a video I seen where motherfuckers uh Spice One had only got like 20, 30,000 and he went gold. You know what I'm saying? These niggas nowadays getting millions of dollars, man. So it's crazy what's happening, but they drugged up. They keep them drugged up so they don't pay attention to their paperwork. You know, they say the 360 deals is over and that people aren't even signing the majors because they doing good with iTunes and with TuneCore and they cutting the middleman out. But you see a lot of niggas still signing the majors, so I don't know what's going on, man. You know, these all white Hampton parties, man. That shit's getting crazy, man. It's theatrical, man. Um, just like Lil Nas X. I don't even believe he's gay. He just showed that he got a little toddler. He got a little son that's like 2 years old. And people that went to school with him say that he ain't like that. Even Woe Vicky came out and said that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got people that act gay for the pay, man. It's crazy, man. Um, you know, all these niggas. I seen academics did the interview with Yachty, and he was talking about all these niggas painting their nails and all of that. But this shit just getting crazy, man. Meek Mill got some explaining to do, but you know, the whole thing with Rick Ross and all of that, I think that was just trolling, but Diddy wasn't trolling, but Ross was, you know what I'm saying? Meek Mill got some definitely explaining to do. Uh, what killed it is this damn Twitter where this guy is saying that he slept with Meek and sold the actual video on it. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? The pictures you could kind of weasel your way out of that, but if there is a video out there and evidence, like that shit is wild, man. Like, damn, Meek, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is he get on Twitter asking for lawyers and people to help him run a label and do this and do that, but you supposed to be hanging with these white folks and they gave you financial literacy and help you get your business in order and this, that, and the third. But hell, you left Rock Nation and you left Atlantic and then you couldn't even put a project out. Flamers, you couldn't even find it on Spotify or nothing. You know what I mean? And then uh you had to follow somebody to get the link to it. It was some weird shit going on. Now you put out an album with Rick Ross and y'all say that it's independent and you only did 36,000 the first week, which is horrible for both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at one point when Meek was with Nicki, he did 200,000 his first week. You know, I remember one point when he even lost the battle with Drake, he still did 80,000. You know what I'm saying? With the mixtape. You know, it was considered a mixtape. But for both of y'all combined to only do 36 is crazy. Even the memes is saying Meek gonna carry the album or whatever. But it's like, damn, bro, this shit happens right when the motherfucking album come out. You know, it's gonna hurt the sales or is it gonna help the sales? Because nowadays we in Babylon and everybody is turning pie. So it's like, hell, he might have gained some fans, you know. But that's what's going on, man.
Fuck Power 99. They fucked over Wendy Williams. They fucked over D. Lee. They definitely fucked over Cosmic Kev. They let Meek Mills fuck over Cosmic Kev and didn't say shit.
So what happened with that?
If it wasn't for Cosmic Kev, Meek Mills would not fucking exist.
Wow.
Would exist. Cosmic Kev built the Meek that everybody grew to love, and don't nobody acknowledge that shit. Not even Power 99. Let's we not forget. When Cosmic Kev was on the airway, you couldn't manage to go 15 minutes without hearing a Meek Mill track.
Word.
He practically at the Batcave waiting to pick up freshly mixed demos so he could hump it all over the Delaware Valley area. And then when it came time to sign a contract, you ran off with that goddamn procurer, that motherfucking ghoul, Charlie Mack, and go run to Will Smith. And that's why that nigga fucking stick his dick in your ass and left you the fuck out there. Because you fucked over kids. I hope he fucked you good. I hope you fucking have nightmares about it, Meek. Because you ran all the way to Miami to Rose. But you never apologized to Cosmic Kev.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like if you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them niggas, they been at my house. They all see me fuck. They all know.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like
Sexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house fucking screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house fucking screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house fucking screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills.